Alright. It is Tuesday morning, which is like my Saturday morning. It's actually the afternoon. That's why the lighting is so much different. Okay. I was gonna say I look a little frozen there, which is ironic because we're about to do the fire temple. Getting hot today. Hot to go. What was I gonna say? Baby, you can light my fire. The doors? No, that's the doors, right? They say, like, drive my car, light my fire. They're always commanding you to do something. I don't know. I always have music on the mind, karaoke songs on the mind. Let me just... Yeah, so I don't have a lot of time to record today, but let's see how this goes. We gotta knock out this temple. We got the class changes and everything last time, so shouldn't be too bad. Look at our tall, buff party members here. I still kind of like the PS1 sprites a little better, if I'm being honest. So here's where we gotta go. Oh, I guess we could just land right in front. They didn't expect us to have the airship at this point. No. Yes, okay. I don't care about weekly VPN report. Go away. There we go. So let's go in. Fire Temple. And it's like two steps into the door. And we get into a random encounter. Huh. The ice sword, though. That ice sword. I was gonna say, how much stronger are we, actually? And it's looking a little... like we're hitting a little harder. Let's check the map here. Do I like the lighting in it? I feel like I should turn the lamp on over there, but I won't bother for now. Anyway. Sorry, I'm looking... see if there's any treasure chests. I don't think there are. I think this is just basically... like, look at this. The map shows you where to go. So, you gotta step on the lava, it damages you. Whatever. I can handle that with my new found power levels. And down we go. Oh, so we're actually going down the volcano. It's like a basement situation. Now there are some side rooms here. There's ways to avoid the lava, but just barely. By like stepping on the... yeah. I don't know. How much damage is this doing? Not a whole lot, but... so... oh, there's like a whole... look at this. This is like... never mind that. That hallway down there is barely the floor. You could just skip this whole thing and not get any chests. But why would we want to do that? Maybe because there's monsters in every chest. I don't know. Okay, so... are we using the fire sword with Laris? I think we are. But it's still damaged. Like, maybe this was before the days of the element heals the enemy. It just does weaker damage to the fire elementals or whatever. So yeah, I would probably say that it's an accurate assessment to say that we are overpowered. We're not supposed to have these class changes. Not at this point. Why is Apple updating software? Stop. I don't care. Go away. No, who cares? God, hold on. What? No, cancel. What is happening? You can't see that. Can you see that? You probably can. It's recording my screen. Maybe you can, but iTunes or Apple or whatever was trying to update software in the middle of me playing. And I was just like, no. Why did we only do, like 100 damage with our fancy warrior with the ice sword? We're supposed to do a lot more. Do I have Blizzaga? I think the only Aga spells... no, that's like the one I don't have. Why? Where's Blizzaga? I don't know. It would have been helpful to get that before coming here, but whatever. I mean, who needs Blizzaga, really? Why do you need it? Mithril Helm. Okay. Now, I guess we just kind of go up and to the side, and then up and around. Yeah, so this episode is just gonna be this. It's just gonna be this dungeon. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, because I need it. I had a week of vacation from work, as I said, because I think I recorded a couple videos during that week, which was last week. And I feel out of shape. I had chicken and waffles for breakfast this morning. It was delicious. But, yeah, I need to get back into the grind. I went back to work on Sunday. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm always working. I worked my karaoke job tonight. Yeah. So, but yeah, I need to get to the gym. It's like, do you even lift, bruh? Bruh. Yeah. All my characters clearly lift. Look at them. Even the white mage is like, yeah, look at she looks ready to punch. So yeah, they basically, I don't know if the class change situation is supposed to be like... What did I do? What have I done? Really? Really? Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be like they got taller and older, because they start out as young bucks, young, wide-eyed children who are ready to go out and see the world, and then they have experiences out in the wide world, and then they grow up, and Bahamut helps them grow up. Bahamut, not Bahamut. That, what, you just killed, what, huh? What? How dare you? Don't you know that Ryan is, he's under-leveled enough as it is, this poor monk. Goodness. Anyway, are we all the same level still, technically? Well, I mean, Luce is higher by 1, but nobody's like 2 levels behind or anything. This better be the best chest in the world that we're about to get, I swear. I do have Null Blaze, right? I mean, it would be a pain to like have to cast that before every battle, but like, especially for the boss, we want to use that. I want to use that. So none of these videos that I'm recording, by the way, are going to go up anywhere near, well, pretty much not anywhere near when I actually recorded them. Like, you'll be watching this, if you are watching this, like in September probably, maybe October. I don't know how long it's going to take to get these up. But the day I'm recording this is Pumpkin Spice Day. Maybe that's fitting that this might go up in October then. Because Starbucks brings out their pumpkin spice syrup on Greatsword. They bring it out on August 26th, which is what today is. How's the Greatsword? Is it good? I mean, I want to keep this ice sword on Warrior. Anyway. But yeah, today is Pumpkin Spice Day. It's a national holiday all around in the United States, right? Or anywhere else they might have Starbucks. Is it like a... Starbucks exists, like, in other countries, right? Or maybe? I know it's based in the US, started in Seattle. They have to have expanded. They're such a big company that, like, you know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure pumpkin spice is a thing elsewhere in the world, but please don't kill Laris. Anyway, I am basic like that. I love my pumpkin spice, and probably gonna get some pumpkin spice after my workout. I'm trying to sort of do like intermittent fasting. Like, you know, I really don't eat 3 meals a day. I eat like 1 meal a day, 1 real meal, and then I like have little snacky snacks or like little. Half of my diet, I swear, anymore is coffee and tea. I mean, Exhibit A. But and this week, this week it was like, I feel like my bloodstream was like 90% red wine, because I drank, when I go to karaoke and work my karaoke job, I just drink wine for free. The bartenders are really nice about it. One of the bartenders even like just knows, he sees me from across the room without a glass of red wine and just brings it to me. It's the nicest thing in the world. But I'm like, I have a reputation for being the red wine drinker. Because I'm classy like that or something, I don't know. But I do love red wine. It calms me down, like, it calms my nerves down more than anything. Fire Hydra, whoa. And like, I have really bad anxiety, but like, I've mitigated it in recent years. Like, I am one with the anxiety. I have it under... I shouldn't say that, because I'm gonna have like a mental breakdown in a few months or something. Please don't let that happen. Yeah, but I have a regiment of, you know, how I live my life. And wine definitely helps. It's definitely one of my favorite forms of medication. And it helps me get to sleep, too. Like, it keeps me up. Like, as I'm sitting there all night at the bar... Sorry, I'm just checking... There's a lot of chests down there. Holy crap. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. This music is so, like, delightful. Look, listen to how, like... It sounds like it's from, like, Final Fantasy XII or something. I mean, not really, but... Anyway. But yeah, red wine, that's my thing. I love it. I love the taste of it. I love how it goes down. And then I love the warm feeling it gives me. And it keeps me going through the night, it keeps me happy. And then by the time I get home, I'm like, oh, it hits, and I'm like at ease, and I'm ready to crash, and then I sleep through the night. It's like a win-win, you know? But I had a lot of it this week, because I went to the art museum on Friday night. I mean, I worked both of my karaoke jobs. Well, I'm about to tonight, so I guess I'm gonna have more red wine tonight. But I think I went out on Saturday night. Oh, Saturday I had a family gathering where I had a lot of wine, and there was like an open bar there. And Monday night, which was last night, I had white wine, and I had something called a chocolate milk, a chocotini, which is like a little like ornament ball thing, and it tastes like chocolate milk, but it's like 13%, and it's really expensive too. It's like every time I go and get one of those, like $10, but I find it worth it. I deemed it kind of worth it. Kinda. Right now I have a little wiggle room with money, I guess. Not really, because I spent like way too much money this month. This year is the year of unexpected expenses, I would say. Because my car broke down. Oh, veteran treasure hunter. Nice. I've opened a lot of chests, I guess that's what that means. Anyway, I've been back to the bus taking life. I think I explained this in the last video. Mithril Axe. Is that good? All this mithril stuff. Phoenix Down's always useful. Anything useful here? Knight's Armor? No, I think we've been through this. The Optimize is just, like, broken. It doesn't work. Doesn't work right. Okay. I wonder if I should take the Flame Sword off of Laris. But, what was I gonna say? So I feel like I've been getting a lot of exercise this week, because, like, I've been walking halfway across the city, as I do regularly, when I'm in the bus-taking mode. Especially with the SEPTA, you know, the cuts and SEPTA routes. Luckily, my work route really hasn't been affected yet. Hopefully never. I don't know. Hopefully I get my car back soon, by the end of the week. Or somewhere in that range. But, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, but anyway, unexpected expenses there, and I was gonna go on vacation, I didn't do that. I couldn't get a full refund for the hotel that I booked in Boston, that really sucked. And I'm just barely gonna meet my own budget. Oh! Okay, so I have to go out the door at the bottom. This whole side room is basically like just that, a side room. And then I actually have to go down the hall to get out of here. Okay. Clever. There's no way to go completely around, essentially. So these are little firebirds with, like, kill spells when they gaze at you. Which is weird, because they're fire elemental birds, but that's like an earth, like, Medusa thing going on. Like that? Why do you always target Ryan for that? Like, why? Is that... do you hate monks or something? Like... it's bizarre. They must be really weak, too. You know what? I want him to get experience. Like, how much HP do they not have? Well, at least it, like, auto-retargets if you do something stupid like that. Good grief. Can you not? Like, even... I was gonna say even Robin hits for one hit for them. I think they have, like, 40 HP? I don't know. I guess this fire... Wait. Oh, that's right. This room does nothing. This room has nothing in it. Look at that. Look at it. It's a waste of a room. It's a troll room. Anyway. So. Now. There's two ways we could go. One leads down. One leads nowhere. All roads lead to nowhere. Or at least one of them. Yeah, that, like, if you just go left here, that you just are at a dead end. I think, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just, like, leaning in really close. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon. So, to the right. And there's no treasure chest in here, so that's all this room is. It's lava. The floor is lava. Like, actually, this time. Might want to heal. Okay, so yeah, that's the gimmick of this dungeon, and it's... Have we ever seen an ogre mage before? I can't remember. Of course, our two best physical attackers are the ones who get put to sleep. Alright, so, where are we? I do love this map, not gonna lie. I think this floor... See, these dungeons, it's so simple. It's like, there's not a whole lot to it. Why is it showing, like, two sides to this floor? Like, what... Okay, I'm assuming we have to go down... go up, and then there's, like, another passage to that side of the floor. I'm just checking before I waste my steps. Look at this, you have to just take a ton of damage. Hellhound. Hell cheetah, more like. Okay. But yeah, you just kind of have to grin and bear it here. Alright, now where are we? What? Oh. Okay. So that is obviously how we get to where we gotta go. My ear itches. Sorry. And then this floor is pretty darn sprawling, but I'm gonna assume that's for no good reason. Is there a single treasure chest here? Because I feel like they just put treasure chests in side rooms. Like there are just designated treasure chest rooms and not a whole lot in open spaces like this. I call this an open space, but we're in a cave, or we're in a volcano. I don't think there's anywhere worth exploring here. I just make a beeline for the next floor, right? Like this is... Yeah. I'm gonna go with that as a... Sorry, I'm trying to be thorough. I don't like to miss things. So don't go down, but go to the left and then down and then to the left. Alright. Simple enough. It looks like a big, intimidating floor full of, like, tons of things to accomplish. But no. It's really not. Except, of course, take a ton of damage just from walking around. So the benefit to having a black mage in the party is definitely that your area... AoE spells that target multiple enemies gets the job done faster and stronger. Because it's just tedious to just punch your way through everything. Sometimes. It's not that bad, but, you know. And you don't really want to waste MP for anything except for the bosses. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, are we... Yes. This is So we're gonna go down, all the way down there. There's a 1, 2 offshoot rooms. One right next to me. Okay, there's quite a few here. Let's see. And then I'm gonna guess that maybe the next floor is the boss floor. And then that's it, hopefully. Blaze? How is that different from fire? I guess it's like the ice storm, except fire. And those are like unofficial elemental spells that only enemies have, because we sure as hell can't learn it. Golden Needle. I will say that this dungeon is proving to be very lucrative in terms of things we can collect. What if the ogre mages had like little hats on, like the black mages, or like hoods or something? Wouldn't that be cool? It would have been too much work to edit their sprites like that, I guess, instead of just palette swapping them to blue for whatever reason. Because blue is a magical color, right? Okay. So the best course of action here would be to go up to the left. See, that's the thing with, like, the class changes. I'm called a knight now, but it would look more knightly if he had the, like, helmet that he used to have. I think it was a helmet. Yeah, he totally had, like, a helmet in one of the versions. I guess the very original, like, NES version, he didn't. So maybe they're just being reminiscent of the, like, original sprites. They went back to it for retro reasons, I guess. Ice Brand. Is that the sword we already have on Luce here? But now we could have two. So that's cool. Flame Shield. Okay, so that's good because the Flame Shield is strong against it's strong against flames, so I think it is. It doesn't say it is, but so we're gonna have Ice Brand, and now we have an Ice Brand on Laris, so that's good. Now we have two people with swords of ice and a shield of flame. I guess Laris, like, red mages can't equip all the shields warriors can, which makes sense, but he can equip like a basic shield, but not the ice shield. Anyway, so we're in pretty good shape here. I tried very hard to conserve my healing spells. The best way to go about that, like healing as you progress through the dungeon, is probably just to conserve your weak, or conserve your strong healing spells for the boss, like Curaga, even though I used Curaga a bunch of times. But we're never going to want to use, like, Cure 1 again in battle. It's just not fast enough. It doesn't heal enough. So you might as well just spam it, you know, when you're out there healing. So up to the right, there's a room. Right in front of us is a room. There's a person. I don't remember these, like, little spooky enemies guarding doors in older versions of this game. Maybe they were, I just don't remember. I don't get it. I guess, you know, in case you've been running from all the random encounters, here's one you have to fight. I don't think this game would be very much fun if you played it in a way that you ran from, like, all the encounters, because there's so many of them. And you're gonna be weak. Like, there's a reason there's so many encounters. It's to make you stronger. Are there too many of them? Yeah, but, like, you know, if you know how to JRPG, you know how to JRPG. Again, referencing Lore Runner, he calls it, well, he didn't invent the phrase, but he uses the term Korean methoding, because apparently there's somebody who's a video gamer in Korea popularized the idea that if you just don't run from battles, you'll be as strong as you need to be. And yeah, I mean, that's game design for you. So I don't know who the famous Korean gamer is who, you know, popularized that, but kudos to them, because, I mean, they might have been, I don't know if it was like a speedrun thing, but in speedruns you usually don't fight anything. It's a speedrun. You have to go as fast as possible, and also as efficient to not lose. I'm not a speedrunner, although I did play Final Fantasy IX and get the Excalibur 2 one time on Steam, because there's like a fast forward option on that, but it used to be a whole thing on PS1 to like getting that. It used to be a huge challenge. And it's kind of cool that they had such a thing built into the game, like a prize for speedrunning. I'm not big on speedrunning just because I like to enjoy the story and take my time and be like optimal with, you know, my power levels. But yeah. So down we go, in we go. Alright, what's with this floor? So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-way intersection. Oh my goodness. Oh my. This map, though, just makes short work of things, so it is worth going every direction. I would say, unfortunately. The thing is, which way is the boss? Because... oh, yeah, okay, so I think my approach to this is go in any of the rooms. I am not fighting all you guys. I'm sorry. This is... especially with a preemptive strike. No. Bye. Go in any of the rooms, and then it will open up visibility to all of the rooms on the map. And then I can see which one has stairs, and go there last, and not waste all my time. So here we are. There's nothing in here. Okay. Okay. Not all these rooms are worth it. The one at the top is not worth it. The one at the top right is. The one on the left is. The one on the right is. The one on the bottom right is. The one on the very bottom is not. And that leaves the boss room to be... okay, there's not even stairs. Just on this floor is the boss. So bottom left is the boss, down is not worth it, so treasure chest in, bottom right, left, right, top right, so the whole right side of the room is good stuff. Not top, sorry, I'm just getting my thoughts straight. Top and bottom are not worth it at all, and the only thing on the left that's worth it is the very left. Okay. That should be an easy way to think of it. Hopefully this boss isn't super hard. Okay, I do have... what level is Null Blaze? Because I want to make sure I don't use up all my spell usages on that particular level. I do have Ethers, technically. Ethers are super weak in this game, though. They only give you back one usage of a spell, or of a level of a spell, you know. So yeah, the only reason like any of this is gonna take a long time is for this reason. Hey, look, it's a red dragon. You might say it's the dragon of Mount Golg. The dragon of Mount Golg. $60 Magic the Gathering card, and we beat it in one hit. Okay. I don't think that's the dragon. I feel like is that like the representation of the dragon of Mount Golg? Like, is there an actual dragon that we have to fight? I guess this. I mean, I don't know if you want this chest. So there are in fact dragons in Mount Golg. Flame Mail. Oh, we need that. That's good, actually. Can our red mage equip it? I'm probably gonna put it on the warrior anyway, but I'm just wondering. I'm sorry, knight. So now we are gonna be very well protected against the boss, who is, spoilers, fire elemental. Ah, I'm trying to go all the way across. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the strategy for most of these big bosses of the game. The fiends are all elemental fiends, and the best way to go about that is equipping yourself against their element so it mitigates the damage. Like, no-brainer, right? And the dungeons, if you go out of your way to find all the items, does you the favor of giving you that stuff, so... Ow. Ow. Why are you using Blizzara? This is the fire dungeon. What are you doing? You throwing me a curveball. If I put on fire armor, do ice spells do more? I don't think they thought that far ahead in this game, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing somewhere in some RPG. Probably. Alright, so here we are. All that for a potion. Really. Alright, Ryan is becoming... I was dissing the monk before. The strategy for, like, having a monk really is just don't equip him with anything. Just punch. Because he's doing, like, twice as much damage as my knight. Pretty much. Are these all going to be potions? Because, like... Potions are a little outdated now. I hate to say it. Look at that! I bet we can make short work of this boss. I'm gonna call it now. The real boss of this dungeon is the lava floors. You just buffed yourself. It's not gonna help you. Fire floors kill me, like, if I take enough damage? Does it get me down to, like, 1? Yeah, it gets me down to 1. Okay. So this should be the last chest. And of course there's, like, rocks blocking it and whatever. Funny if there were limit breaks in this game. If they added, like, yeah, it was all potions on the right side. That was so not worth it. It's worth it to know the peace of mind that I opened all the chests. I like the completion, but, like, give us better treasures? I don't know. Well, anyway, let's go fight this boss, and then we'll heal up in front of the boss. Let's just head over there now. Oh, real quick, yeah, I do want to take a look. So, Null Blaze. Oh, I only have one use of Null Blaze. What did I do? I mean, I only really have to use it once. I think. So, but yeah, I'm glad I should have thought of that before. Ow, ow, ow. I guess I'm just getting better at this game as I go on. I mean, I've played FF1 many times throughout my life. But, yeah. The beginning of the game is just harder, because the Marsh Cave and all the Earth dungeon stuff is like where the difficulty curve kind of comes in. It's like the awkward growing pains time. Alright, here we are. So, Fire Boss. How should I go about healing here? I'm not gonna want to use any of these spells in the battle, so let's use them all now. Am I gonna want to use any of these? I'm not gonna use Fire Rust. Slow Rust probably not worth it. Let's just use up the Curagas now. Heal? I don't know. Alright, that should do it. Are we all healed up? Pretty much. Well, oh wait, white mage. You could have a lot more HP. I want to have at least one life. I should have saved my white mage's stuff a little bit better. Here. There you go. Alright. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. Let's quick save. Gotta love the quick save. Alright, let's see how this goes. So you are the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Marilith from her slumber. So she's like a fire Medusa, Marilith. It's the best I can, she's got like a snake tail. Sprite looks cool. The power of the burning flame is mine, and mine alone! I don't know what this voice is. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire! Are you gonna summon Ifrit? Ifrit's not in this game. So there's Marilith. She is cool looking. So. Wait, what happened to my Null Blaze? I thought I had one more. Oh my goodness. Okay. Apparently not. I think, do I have enough to buff, my characters? Let's see. Because physical attacks, I feel like, are not going to do a lot. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of pathetic, honestly. Alright, Null Blaze. And another haste on Ryan. Even with haste, it's like the Ice Sword didn't do that much. Can I use Temper as well? Because that's another one. Dang. So she hits. She hits. She hits hard. Let's see. Temper. So that's kind of like the strategy for physical attackers in this game for like more difficult bosses is Temper and haste is the major buff that you want, but we made short work of her. It was actually not difficult at all. She didn't even use any fire moves on me at all. Like, none. I didn't even need Null Blaze. Waste of an ether. Okay, whatever. Well, we survived very easily. I suspected it would be like that. We're overpowered. Heck yeah. Alright, so Rekindled Flame is the achievement. This is the altar of fire from which the power of fire flows forth. Cool. Well, that's it then. Yes, we are out of here. So that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Oh my. Jump back in my ship, my aeroplane. I guess I'll rest up Crescent Lake. Can I buy another ether? Because I'm... I don't know. So, the next crystal is water, I believe. And to round out our items, might as well have like 10 Phoenix Downs. Because multiples of 5 are my favorite thing. Is that worth getting 4 more gold needles? Sure. We're rolling in dough right now, just saying. We've moved up in the world. What if I sell a cottage? Also, we gotta do something about this, like... We gotta do something about this, order of items in the menu, because, like, it's not manageable. It's not navigable at all. Alright, we'll do our ritual of resting. So yeah, there's a whole nother... the other crystals are on other continents. I think we kind of saw where the wind crystal was. As we were flying around, there's like... Well, you'll see. We're halfway through the game, essentially. That was like the halfway point, because 2 crystals are lit up, as you can see there. Fire and earth. And we need water and wind next. So, with that, I'm going to save. And next time we will seek the water crystal, which you'd think would be around the lake area here, but no, that was fire. There's a more watery place somewhere out west or east or wherever. We're going to go there next. See you then!